I went to an event last week, and it was a meetup group. And the title of the event was How to Let Go of X, Y, and Z. And I told myself, oh, I'm going to this because I have been struggling with detaching from the outcomes of what I desire. And I'm not quite sure why I'm struggling with this, because it's like my brain doesn't want to let go of the outcome or the path to actually getting it, And I desire to release it. I desire to detach. I desire to sit in relaxation, peace, grounding, the presentness of the moment. But I struggle with that at times. But what I find, here's the wild thing. When I'm out here, I don't struggle with it. I don't struggle with being present when I am with nature. I'm very present. It's like the rest of the world doesn't exist. Greatness happens when I'm out here. Anyway, I just went on a whole nother tangent. That's how much I love being outside. I was going somewhere with this. So we're at the event, and they're asking us a series of questions. We're broken down into groups of 4 at these tables. And one of the questions was, is there anything that you own that you could not live without? And that question brought everything back into perspective for me, because I was telling myself that I was struggling with detaching or letting go of things, but in reality, I had to step back and give myself grace and to give myself credit. Because the reality of it is that I wasn't really struggling with that as much as I thought. I had to sit with the fact that I let go of everything. I let go of everything to be here. I don't think you understand. I let go of everything to be right here, right now, to be present and to exist in this moment right now. I gave up everything. And not only did I give up everything, once I got here, the universe, God came and took the rest, y'all. There was more to release. I wasn't having financial problems until I got here. And I've never had financial problems. Never had financial problems. I get here and it's like I experience every type of financial block you can imagine. Financially, things just started falling in ways I had never experienced in my life. I couldn't hold money. I couldn't get money. I couldn't even pay bills. Like it was like I was in this financial lock. But it needed to happen because it was one thing. It was my relationship with money needed to evolve. It needed to, and I had this awareness. I was aware of this. I was given kind of this heads up about 8 months ago. What I got, which I was ready for, but I wasn't ready for what came after it. I was told that everything had to go, including every dollar. Why? Why did everything have to go, including every dollar? Because the way that I had historically made money had to evolve and change. My relationship with how I made money, how I felt about the process of making money, where money came from, how money came into my life, evolved and found its way into my life, my existence, into my bank account, into my presence, had to change and evolve. I had to find peace around the fact that money just flows. And that I didn't have to necessarily exchange time for this flow to happen. And I was given this awareness, okay? And so I was ready for this. I was ready for this this bottom. But what I wasn't ready for was what was going to happen after the bottom. And the fact that it was going to happen once I moved half across the country to one of the most expensive places in the world. You know? But guess what? Everything has been working out. It has. And I realize that this experience that I'm having is teaching me that everything's going to be okay, and how to be present, and how to be rested, and how to be grounded, and how to be secure, and how to release, and how to let go, and how to detach in seasons of uncertainty and unknowing. And sometimes my body feels tense and stressed because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. And I have to tell myself, I have to get in spaces like I am now, and I have to sit and allow myself to release, to be present. So that everything can work out for me, which it has. I have met so many angels along this journey that have protected me, who have had my back, strangers who don't even realize how much of a difference that they're making in my life, in the progress forward. And this is why it's so important for us to show up in our iconicness, because when we lean forward in what we know in the moment that is true to ourselves, we then create space for other people to continue their own iconic journey. That is beautiful. There's no space, there's no reason to hold back. There's no value in that. And we're taught to hold back so that others are held back, so that you can evolve and others can evolve. But when we sit up a little taller, and we speak up a little louder, and we decide not to be shy in that room, but yet take up space and to be iconic in our nature, others in that room see your confidence, your presence, and they themselves have permission to be iconic. Ah, so beautiful.